guys, so today, as the title says, we're going to be doing a Valentine's Day look, but I will have picked out all of these by random and I have to make a Valentine's Day look out of it. I wanted to challenge myself this time, do something a bit different. Yeah, let's just get into the video. Please subscribe and like this video if you enjoy and want to see more. So I'm going to be using something called the random number generator on Google. So say I have like 10 concealers. I do numbers 1 to 10 and it chooses 1 to 10 for me, and then I'll put in the clips as well of me choosing them last night, so I could plan this in my head of what I was going to do. So yeah, I'll just put those in for every product that I'm going to do. So let's just get started. So this is all my primers. So how we're doing it today for this challenge is I've got this up on Google, random number generator, and they've got 17 primers up there, and whatever number it tells me, I will be using that primer, and it will be the same for every category of makeup. So we'll go through all of them. So let's go with the first one. So number 3. So that is the Rimmel Insta CC primer, colour correcting, and this is a green primer and I actually quite like this, so I'm not mad at that. So we're going to start with primer, and as you've seen, it was the Insta CC primer from Rimmel. I've not used this in a while, but I am actually quite excited to use it. So I'm just popping a little bit on the back of my hand, and this is a green primer, so I don't want to use too much of this. But I do want to cancel out some of that redness, so I'm really glad that I got this one. For brows, we've got 9 different products there, and we're going with number 7. So this is the Browsings in shade 3, which makes me very happy because that is one of my most used, as you can see. On to brows. So this is the Browsings in shade 3 by Benefit, and as you can see, I use this almost daily. So I'm quite excited that this actually came up. But I'm just going to fast forward this bit because it is quite boring getting me to fill in my brows. So we've got 10 concealers to choose from, and I'm just going to do this again. So it's 6. So it's the Revolution Conceal and Define in C05, so that's very, very pale. Once my brows are filled in, I'm just going to use my concealer for the day, which is going to be the Revolution Conceal and Define. This is in shade 0.5. So this is extremely light, so I hope that this goes well because I've never used this before. I usually use shade 1, and I'm just using this to prime my eyes and to carve out my eyebrows. So I knew this was going to be light, but I didn't actually think it was going to be white. We will make it work, it will be okay. Fun bit, the eyeshadow palettes. So I've got 22 of these, and I've had to count in every single one, and this is going to make or break the Valentine's look, and I really hope it makes it. So we're going to pick out 2 of these, so let's get this ready. So we're going 18. Yay! I was hoping that this would come in. So this is the Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions, and I've done so many looks with this that I love, and it is perfect Valentine's Day palette, so this makes me really excited. The next one is 22, but we've only got 21 left now, so go 16. And we've got the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, which looks like this. So I think I could make a really good Valentine's Day look with this, so I am super, super excited. The next thing I'm going to do is move on to eyeshadows. So the two eyeshadow palettes we picked out were actually really, really good. So it's the Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions and the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. So they both got nice shades in them to create a Valentine's Day look, which I am so glad at. First of all though, I'm just going to go into the Huda Beauty and just go into that matte shade down there just to set my eyelids. Once the eyelids are set, I'm just taking the Sweet Peach palette just with a fluffy brush, and I'm taking this shade here, which is called Caramelized, and I'm just popping that into my crease. Once that's in my crease, I'm going back into the Huda Beauty palette and I'm going in with this shade just here. And this is going to go on my outer corner, my inner corner, and into the crease as well. We're creating a bit of a spotlight eye today. And then just going back in with that fluffy brush with no additional product and just blending that out. So to go in further in the outer corner and inner corner, I'm going to go back into the Huda palette and just take this burgundy colour down here, and I'm just putting that on the very outer V and inner corner. And then just in with my fluffy brush again, just to blend out those harsh edges. So this does look quite messy just now, and that's fine because I know it'll all come together in the end. I hope. But this is how I usually do my eye looks. That's why I always do the eyes before I do the complexion, because it will come together in the end, and don't worry about any of this. That will all be taken away as well. So to really create the spotlight eye, I'm going to carve out my crease with this brush here. So it's just quite a flat brush, the middle of the eye, and just drag it out slightly. Different ones here, so I've got my glitters, pigments and eye toppers here, so I'll be choosing, well, I'll be given one of those to play about with tomorrow as well. So we're going 13, which is the Barry Dazzle Dust in 39, so this is quite a little pink, kind of pink shade, so I'm not mad with that. So once that looks a bit like that, so I've just blended it in just there, I'm going to get a bit of my NYX glitter glue and pop that on before we go in with our pigment. So this is what the NYX glitter glue looks like, and I'm just popping a tiny bit on the back of my hand and then putting it over that concealer. So then we're going in with the Barry M Dazzle Dust, and this is in shade 39, so this is just like a pink champagne shade. And all I'm doing here is dipping my finger in and patting it on top. So when that's placed on, that's what it looks like. So it is beautiful, but I'm just going to blend this in with the shade in the Huda Beauty palette just here. And I'm just going to blend in those harsh edges. And to finish off the eyeshadow, I'm going to go in with this pink here in the Huda Beauty and just pop that to blend it in further. And then I'm just going to clean up the eye, do the other eye, and then we'll be back for liner. Some eyeliners. We've got 19 eyeliners here. And I'm going to pick 2 for this, just to give me a bit easier, because we've got some bright ones and then some just black ones and pencils. So I get 2 out of this. So number 7 is first. And that is the Soap & Glory Super Cat Liner. So I've got a black liner, that's a good start. And then the next one is 12. Which is this Vivid Brights by NYX in the light lilac shade. So that could be interesting. So next we had 2 eyeliners that were picked out. So one was the Super Cat liner from Soap & Glory and the other was the Vivid Brights from NYX. So what I'm going to do with Vivid Brights is just go over my crease just in the middle there. I'm just going to do this really quickly. I don't know how it's going to look, but we'll just have to see how it goes. Because this is the test for me, that I can make a look out of anything. Even though I don't know if I can. We'll still try. Oh, that's quite cute. So that's just really quite subtle, but I like it. And it just adds a little something to the look. So this is quite exciting. Perfect, so that's both eyes almost done. I'm just going to apply the black liner off camera. It's just a wing with black eyeliner. I've still got to clean up under this eye. And then we'll have a look at the mascara and the lashes. It is mascara, so I like all 3 of these, so it doesn't really matter to me. And we've got number 3. So that's the They're Real by Benefit, and I love this, so happy with that. I think it looks a bit better, but it wouldn't be winged liner without them both looking completely different, would it? They do look completely different. One's thicker than the other, but we're just going to deal with it and move on. So the next thing we're using is the Benefit They're Real mascara, and I'm just popping this on my top lashes just now. I'll do my bottom lashes once the complexion's done. So that's just giving me a bit of volume before I pop on some falsies. I only ever used to wear falsies for nights out, and now I feel like I have to wear them every day to feel comfortable, which isn't great, but I just have to be one of the most exciting. So I've got a couple that are open here. So this is the Tati Lashes TL4 and the Ardell Demi Wispies, but the rest are unopened. And I've not used most of these, so this is very, very exciting. So there's 18 pairs of different styles of lashes here. So let's go ahead. So it's number 10. So this is the TL21 by Tati Lashes. and these are human hair. So once my lashes look a little bit more alive, I'm going to go on to false lashes, and that is the Tatti Lashes TL21. So these look really, really pretty. I've never tried this style before, so I don't know if they're going to suit me, but we're going to try anyway. So I'm going to pop these on off camera, as it will just take me a little while to get them on, and then I'll foundation. We've got 8 foundations that I'm currently in this shade right now, just because I wear tan sometimes, so all those shades aren't in. This is just the foundations that suit me right now. So again, we're going to do this. So I've got 8. So number 5 is the L'Oreal True Match. Okay, so I am absolutely obsessed with these lashes. So this is the eye look so far. I feel like it makes my eyes stand out so much. I absolutely love it. So these again are the Tatti Lashes TL21, and they're just so amazing. I can't stop staring at them, ignoring my red skin right now. But yeah, we're going to move on to complexion now. So for complexion, the foundation we're using is the L'Oreal True Match. This is slightly too pink for me, but we'll make it work. Does everyone else just forget to wet their sponge before they sit down? It's so frustrating. And then just wet it down with setting spray because you're too lazy to get up again. That's me.
I'm just popping a couple coats of that on the back of my sponge and then onto my face.
Once that's blended in, I'm going to go back in with the Revolution concealer and just pop that underneath my eyes. Oh my gosh, it's so bright. I will make it work. We're obviously just having a full glam bright face today, but that's okay. So again, I'm just using my sponge. And this is a Real Technique sponge. I really like these, and they're so much cheaper than beauty blenders. I do still use beauty blenders, but just I don't purchase them as often unless I can get any on sale. That's really only when I purchase them now. I would just rather get my Real Techniques one. It just, because you get them in a pack of 2 and they're usually on offer. So I'm quite happy with that, spending a bit less. We've just got 4 different powders here. I don't really keep a lot of powder. So we'll go through this. So we've got 3. So that is the Rimmel Match Perfection, and I really like this. So far we're going really good. Once that's blended in, I'm going in with the Rimmel Match Perfection powder, and I'm just taking a Real Techniques brush. This is for under the eyes. I'm just dipping in and setting that concealer before I set the rest of my face. I get quite dry under eyes, so I don't tend to bake, which is completely preference. But baking just doesn't work for me. It just gets so creased and dry, and it's just not a look. And then I'll just dust some over the rest of the face. So the next thing we have is bronzers. So this is extremely exciting for me because I love bronzer. So there's 11 of these, so we'll see how this turns out. So we've got number 3. So that is the Hoola bronzer by Benefit. Mine is pretty torn up, as you can see, but this is just one of the fun sizes, and I love this. Once that's done, I'm taking my Hoola bronzer, and yeah, as I showed you, there's like nothing left. and I'm just going to bronze with this. So I'm adding quite a bit of bronzer today because the tone of my skin is a bit pink compared to what I'm used to. The next category is blush, and I've got 11 of these. So it's saying 1, so that is the Benefit Dallas blush, and this is more of like a bronzy blush, and I'm really excited to use this. Perfect. So next is blush, and we're using the Dallas blush just with my Real Techniques blusher brush, and I'm just dipping in there. That's what it looks like. I'm popping it on my cheeks, right up to the high points as well, just to give me a good bit of colour. Before I go any further, I want to clean up just where the bronzer is. So I'm just taking that brush that I used for my translucent setting powder and just going over and just softening everything a little bit and blending everything together. Second to last category is highlighters. So I've got 10 here, so we'll see what the generator says. So we're going number 10. So this is Imagination palette. And it just looks like this. I've completely used the setting shades. And the contour ones are nice as well, but I love this highlighter. So that is very, very exciting. Last step is the setting spray. So there's 3 of those, and my generator says number 2. So we're using Urban Decay All Nighter, which is another one of my favourites. So to finish off the eyes, I'm just going to go back into the Huda palette, and that shade we used there, and just run this underneath my eye on the outer part, and the same on the other side. And then we're just going to pop the They're Real mascara underneath as well on my bottom lashes. So we're almost done. What I'm going to do is use my setting spray, which is the All Nighter by Urban Decay, and just spray this over my face, and then dip into the highlight, which is the Imagination palette, my fan brush, and just the gold shade. And I'm just going to do the normal places, my nose, the high points of my cheeks. Just to make me look a bit more alive, and then I'm just popping a wee bit into inner corner of my eye as well. So next we're on to my personal collection of lipsticks. So I've got 17 of these, so we'll see what it comes out with. Oh, 17. So that is the L'Oreal Ultra Matte Liquid Lipstick in the chocolates. This is in the shade Sweet Tooth 844, and these honestly do smell absolutely amazing. This is quite a fun one. This is lip balms, lip glosses, lip toppers, that kind of thing. So I've got 18 of these. So let's see what she says. 6. I'm so sorry about the reflection as well. I'm trying to move that out of the way. So we've got 6. So this is the Born Lippy Lip Balm by The Body Shop in Strawberry. This actually will go over well on the L'Oreal liquid lipstick, so that makes me happy. So I've taken my hair down to do the last bit. So the last bit is my lips. So last but certainly not least, we are using the L'Oreal Les Chocolat, and these smell incredible. and this is in 844 Sweet Tooth. So once that's applied, the last product that I picked out was the Born Lippy by The Body Shop. This is in strawberry, so it's got a wee red tint to it, which doesn't really go with the look, but I'm going to dab it on anyway and we'll see what happens. So that's actually really nice. That just added a bit of gloss and made the lipstick look a bit more peachy, which actually suits the eyes, so I'm not mad at that. So what do you guys think? I'll show you the full look here. So I'd love to know what you guys thought of this look today. I personally love it. I didn't expect it to turn out so well. So yeah, just let me know. Let me know what you want me to film next. I'm really loving this, filming every couple of days. It's really zen for me. Like I get so relaxed doing this and it makes me feel good. So I would love to carry on doing it. So if you guys have any suggestions, please let me know. And yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I will be posting more on your request. So yeah, thanks for watching guys, and I will see you in my next video.